I'm back. Rudrance for the Black and White Network. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Punch the like button right in the mouth. Let's talk about President Trump and 2024, because there's been some polling out there, and it's certainly from a more leftist-leaning source, which means this is not good for Democrats at all. At all. We've heard that they're trying to usher possibly back in the carcass known as Hillary Clinton for a 2024 run because, simply put, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris are utter and complete failures and disasters. Kamala, my God, on any kind of a national platform or stage is a nightmare. Is a nightmare. She hasn't stopped cackling yet. If she's asked a question, you can forget it. I mean, just forget it. I mean, the scariest part about Joe Biden right now, he's failing on every level that you can think of, whether it's international relations, inflation, dealing with oil, progressive agendas, Supreme Court. Everything's a nightmare. And the scariest part is the only thing they got behind him is Kamala, and she's probably even scarier, in my opinion. So, Democrats are in trouble. This is, and we could have told them that, by the way, because, look, even if Trump decides not to run, I hate to break it to you, Democrats, Ron DeSantis is going to run. Either one of them are going to blow these folks off the map. I heard the only thing they've got coming out of the bullpen that they hope, they pray, is that Michelle Obama will run. God, I hope not. I really do. While Donald Trump was on his golf course sinking an impressive hole-in-one, this is Outkick, his poll numbers were rising in a hypothetical showdown with Joe Biden for 2024's presidential election. A new Harvard CAPS Harris poll shows that Trump would beat Biden if the election was held today. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of moderates that probably voted for Trump that are having extreme buyer's remorse right now. The new poll numbers show Trump getting 47% of the vote of support compared to Biden's 41%. The undecided account for 12%. Meanwhile, it shouldn't come as a shock that Trump would absolutely destroy Kamala Harris in a race for the presidency. She's been a disaster in polls, going back at least 8 months ago when Democratic strategists started speaking out against getting her anywhere near the party's nomination in 2024. Quote, as of right now, I think she has the potential of doing more harm than good than some of these candidates, a Democratic strategist said at the time. My sense is she'll probably raise a lot of money, and maybe she'll go to some specific districts, but they'll really have to be strategic with her. There's no way in hell. There's no way in the world they can let her run. I mean, I think Democrats know if they let her run, it's a wrap. Going into it, it's a wrap. In the latest poll numbers, Trump would enjoy a 49 to 38% battle against the vice president. Quote, I would not give a lot of weight to trial heats right now other than they reflect the weakness of Biden and the administration right now. Mark Penn, co-director of the Harvard CAPS Harris poll survey, told The Hill that Trump beats them both by a wide margin suggests most Republican nominees, once known fully by the public, would beat them unless they are able to pivot out of the current nadir in the numbers. What's the biggest problem for Biden? Pessimism. Absolutely. Absolutely. Among voters. Quote, voters are more pessimistic than they were in December, pollster Carly Cooper told the New York Post earlier this year. Seeing the mood of the country deteriorating further is not a good sign for Biden or Democrats in the fall. But on the other hand, there is an opportunity for Biden to demonstrate leadership in a way that thus far has not been felt. Look, I know there's a large number of us that don't feel like he's mentally capable of doing that. Plain and simple. Okay? Doesn't feel like he has the mental acumen left to make good judgment calls. It's frightening knowing that we've got, 2.5 years of this crap left? My God. I mean, it is absolutely frightening. This is a disaster. And last night they were talking about potential nominees, and I mean, the Democrats literally have nobody. I mean, my God, we could throw Trump, DeSantis, Ted Cruz. I mean, the list could go pretty damn deep if you want to know the absolute truth. Now, I would be very curious to see who Trump got as a running mate, right? I still say a Trump-DeSantis ticket would be a powerhouse, and then that would set up, of course, the following 2 elections, and then we could have a good, strong, conservative leadership for 12 years in a row. That would be awesome. That would be absolutely great. Maybe in 12 years they could try to straighten this country out. Don't overlook the fact, something we have talked about a lot, don't overlook the fact what's going on in schools, what's going on with progressive wokeness. That is a major influence. Look no further than what happened in Virginia. It is an absolute thing. Parents are pissed. That shit that Disney is pulling in Florida, all of this is going to push people over voting the Republicans. I mean, you got feminists that are now voting Republican because of things like Leah Thomas and all of those kind of things that are happening in this country. You know, you go woke, you go broke, and you don't get elected. Tell me what you think. Black and White Network fans, peace. I'm out. Till next time.